get cracking!
Welcome back, everybody, to Game 2 of Next.kz versus DT168 after what was a good performance by both teams. I got to say, like, Dream Team, they did well in the beginning of their first match. They held on to an easy lead, and I thought they were really going to be able to just end the game real quickly before, like, the 30-35 minute mark. But after a couple of errors, Next.kz managed to climb their way back into the driver's seat of the match, and or from there, just turned into a good old Luna hard carry with Viper being able to just kite around that lifesteal as much as possible, and ended up going their way. So Next right now are leading 1-0, but this is a 2-game series, so no matter what, we are only going to be having the one game. Now let's get into the draft, guys. I'm going to welcome in my co-caster. It's going to be Rio Burrows on the mic.
What's up? How's it going?
I am doing awesome, man, and I'm also a little excited because we got an Ember Spirit.
I know, we haven't seen that hero in a while. Keeps on getting banned, or sometimes it actually doesn't get picked. Sometimes.
Yeah, maybe in the games you watch. For me, it's always banned.
Hey, what did you think about a support Ember? Could it work?
No.
No.
No. No.
Nova.
What? Support
Nova.
Ember? Really?
It's just a question, dude. You don't gotta flame me all the time.
Listen, I think there was one hero that okay, so for example, you probably saw this in the chat earlier, but I was joking around with MIM, and their support gyrocopter. They ran a support gyrocopter, which is not unheard of. I think there are certain heroes that are traditionally seen as carries that actually can be run as supports. For example, we see the rise of Wraith King all the time. Like, that was a hero that I was fully in support of being run as a support because, hell, why not? He's got one of the best single target stuns in the game. At level 1, that stun is amazing.
Yeah. What if you get, all right, say you get 1 into Searing Change and 2 into Flame Guard. You'd probably have enough at Magic Absorb, and you'd have a 2-second disable. So you'd be doing 80 damage, and that's for plus on top of 2 seconds, which would be damage per second, 40 damage. So you'd do 160 damage plus probably 2 right clicks.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be like, I don't know, 200 maybe, 200 damage
There's
total.
no saying that, like, in the early laning phase, he couldn't be strong. But as a support hero, first of all, he's melee. Second of all, where do you go from there? Like, where do you go with your Ember Spirit from there? Because he's not really going to be transitioning into a carry role after playing support. He's not really a hero who can make that work, I feel.
There you
like.
go, Mana Boots.
Go Mana Boots, but like, again, you're like, your stun is a snare. It's not an actual stun, so it's less useful than other early stuns being used. You don't have any, like, mid to late game big abilities that you're using. Like, remnants aren't really that useful if you're not actually pairing that mobility with damage, which is something that Ember Spirit, like, his magic damage is good early, but where is he going to go mid to late game?
I don't know, you can have an Elder Titan offlane, set up some combos. You could just set up some combos with the Searing Change pretty easily. And then your Flame Guard would just be helping you tank a lot of the magic damage from the enemy team.
I'm gonna say no matter what you tell me, Rio, I'm just gonna tell you no.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you no because they're
make
better
you
supports,
have a
and
debate.
no because they're better positions for Ember Spirit. And now that we've had our debate, we're missing the draft. We got Naka Siren as well as Doom being banned out by Next, Mirana and Darkseer banned out by Dream Team, Viper as well as the Rubik is picked up by Dream Team. So they saw the power of Next.kz. I don't know, man. What's with Viper nowadays? Like, it was banned earlier. A bunch in our earlier matches. Now it's been run twice in a row in the D2CL.
We've actually seen the rise of Viper, Enchantress, and Jen in the last, like, I don't know, week. It seems like I feel like Viper is a good hero, 1v1, and he can get a fast mech and Agnums, but that opens up for a lot of split pushing and a lot of split ganking. And if you can, as long as you can control people, the hero is not good. Even it's just not good for controlling the tempo of the game. Mm-hmm. But you have Centaur for that. I don't know.
Yeah, for me personally, the reason I liked Viper last game is because we saw greedy supports, and we didn't have, like, a whole lot of Like, again, just like that 10 to 20 minute mark was where I was like, okay, you're leaving yourself a serious opening there where the enemy team can really just push you. Now, Viper is actually really strong during that area, but you're right, he's not really tempo controlling. Even if he is going good during that area, it doesn't mean like he can be on the offensive and actually determining the pace of the game. He's always kind of going to be reactionary in many regards. So, I do like him when you pick up those greedy supports and everything, but you could also be going for something like a puck, which also functions in that same period of time, but is also does a lot more during those early fights.
Yeah, I like the Nature's Prophet pickup here from Next because that allows them to split push. You're not going to be worrying too much maybe about the AA blast with Centaur over the top. You're not going to be worrying about a Viper, though, so this allows you to have a lot of space. You're going to create space, maybe make enough for the Ember Spirit. You can also sneak in Roshans pretty easily if you have maybe Necro books or anything. So it's not that bad. And yeah, they're going to have to go Luna. They definitely have to play greedy. So they definitely need one of the greediest carries right now. It's definitely Luna. It's not even that greedy either.
You say buying room for Ember Spirit, but you're not holding on to your own idea? Shadow Demon Ember Spirit support combo, man. Disrupt into the chain.
That's retarded, dude. Come on.
Now it's retarded. All right. Well, I do like the Luna pickup from Dream Team because we got a good solid mid, good defensive tri-lane, whatever, but it gives them a lot of pushing
If I
power.
called that support, you would actually have to bow down to me
I
and
would
kiss
I
my
would.
feet.
If you
If
no, wait, hold on.
Okay, that's Lena carry.
I won't kiss your feet. But at TI4, if you're at TI4, I would bow down to you if you actually called out the Ember Spirit support. But that's not going to happen. Next KZ.
It's definitely way better as a carry. There's no point in spreading his support.
Yeah, or a 2 position. Yeah.
See, Luna's picked already before the Ags buff, dude. Imagine it Ags right now against a Luna BKB. It's going to take a royal dump on her.
Yo, forget about
I'll tell you, like, Lena, okay, I was debating this in the NA Dota thread. Like, everybody's going to say, oh, Coddle's the best hero. I said, that fucking hero sucks because you can't actually create space around the map and you're going to be losing your lanes early. Whereas Lena is, like, the best with Windrunner, which I think Windrunner, there's better items than Ags. So I'm just like, all right, it's going to be Lena's the best with the Ags. So go away, NA Dota. And you're like, no, Coddle.
Okay. No. I'm in agreement with you somewhat. I think that Coddle Aghanim's upgrade, it's kind of legit, but I think it's getting way overhyped. And I do think that Lena Aghanim's upgrade easily rivals any other Aghanim's upgrade that you want to talk about. Like that one is just so damn legit because we're running right now so many squishy carries that really rely on BKB. I mean, Luna is the hero. It's like the poster child for BKB, right? Because you're just like, you have very, very few stats, but once you have BKB, you actually have a lot of mid-game team fight power. But when you, even going into late game, like if you get that Aghanims up on Lena, these squishy heroes, they don't got a whole lot of stats, man. That burst damage is going to do work.
Oh, Toby's stream went down. Let's rally the troops to our cause. No, I'm just kidding.
just steal viewers from our own stream. It sounds like a great idea, Ryu. You are a business master. Is that what you majored in? Business? Is that what you did?
Yes, I mastered in fraud and thievery.
All right, well, it looks like we're going to have a small lull here as no one is invading any jungles. There's no 5-man action. So let's real quickly, we haven't done this yet. Let's go over who's playing what on Next.kz side. We got Stallcat. Yeah, I keep on forgetting his name. Stallcat's going to be on the puck. We got Mantis playing the Ember Spirit. Equal's going to be on the Nature's Prophet. That leaves Reeves as our Lucky Lena. And speaking of Lucky, we got Shadow Demon. Stand-in Lucky is going to be on that one. Meanwhile, on the Dream Team side, we got PGG playing the Ancient Apparition. ZXE is going to be in the middle with that Viper. At the bottom lane, we got Nubik is going to be playing the Luna, as well as No Fear on the Rubik. And that leaves Afterlife going to be playing that off-lane Centaur.
The smoke gank middle. He kind of saw it coming. Maybe. This ward might have shown it to him, but they're missing on the map. Centaur's playing careful too, so they're they're not getting anything right now from the Viper or Centaur, so that's good. These supports are doing right now.
Yeah, meanwhile, Furion, he's having a happy little time harassing up PGG with his Furion trees and just making sure they won't be able to do any stacking and pulling. So yeah, Reeves and Lucky, they wander around. Now they need to get a pull off because look at all this delicious experience that's coming the way for Centaur. If he gets a couple last hits here, this is going to be a really fast Trinkle Blitz. Good pull, though, from Reeves, because that was a gigantic wave that they were going to be giving, just feeding to the Centaur.
I agree. And he'll still get some EXP here from the Centaur because it should go down. And right now the Furion, he's still only level 1 though. So this is not ideal situation for your Furion. And he will block this pool though.
Yeah, at the very least, he's making sure that while he is level 1, he's also keeping these two supports at level 1 as well. Unless they're going to be sapping experience from the Luna, they're not actually getting any experience whatsoever out of the jungle so far. So I'm okay with this trade so far, as he's going to be going to the bottom rune, but it's actually going to be top, as we have a haste rune picked up by the Centaur, and he immediately books it into the middle lane, where already Puck is kind of low, but he decides against it. Potion has been forced, and Afterlife just going to see if he can pick up some experience in the jungle.
Yeah, they realize that they can't do this pull with Furion. They could do it now, though. They don't know where he just backed off, and they're gonna try to 4-man gank this Puck right now. That's a lot.
Dude, they're really going for it. Puck is level 4. So he's got the orb. He's got the phase shift as well. PGG starts tanking up the tower, and he's gonna be forced to go into the trees here. He does have one. Fortunately, he had one tango to eat his way out, but
he could have actually killed the Ancient Apparition if he had just orbed him.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have just gone on the offensive. Might have lost his life in the process, but that would have been
a
first
double
blood.
kill for sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, well.
Place a safer route. Besides, I mean, that was Dream Team forcing 4 heroes middle. That's like 4 heroes middle, and they don't actually get anything off of it. That's a huge waste of time for them.
They have a Puck just now got his bottle, so yeah, he's doing really well. It's gonna be dependent on when this Viper actually gets a mech, when they're gonna start team fighting Centaur. I don't know. I just feel like Next.kz have a better lineup so far, and the only thing I have a problem with is that Furion didn't actually let them pull and then steal their EXP or just steal their waves with the Furion, because I think he could have got a lot more from the off lane. But the bottom lane is pushing now. They're going to try for this tier 1 tower. They need to rotate either Lina, Shadow Demon, and Furion. They should at least have 2 people go down. I don't think they should lose this tower.
Yeah, Lina just throwing out a good Dragon Slave would be enough to draw a lot of that aggro away from the tower and limit what Dream Team are about to
Courier.
do. Oh, no! Equal!
Hope I got an item for that.
Oh, dear. Well, he picks out the Courier. He may go down here. Oh, Afterlife! He just walked right by him! Oh, no. Goes right up the stairs, right as Furion is booking it down. And now, well, Dream Team, you got to get rid of those chilling touch charges. But they're going to start beating on the tower soon. And we only have, well, Reeves is going to be here soon. He's going to, Dragon Slave. But that's still going to be potentially the tier 1 gold tower going down.
Yeah, it's going to go down. But this will create some space for Furion, and Furion, I think I'd rather have a courier kill than a tier 1 tower.
Well, what about Alina,
I don't know about
too?
Alina first blood, though.
Yep, that's going to be your first blood going the way of No Fear. Nubik takes a little bit of damage there, but definitely worth the first blood gold. So Luna is now sitting at 1,900 gold. Looks like we're going to see a real quick Midas being picked up. And that should be a pretty easy lead up on the Ember Spear. And that is the one thing, Ember Spear in the 1 position is not going to be able to farm as quickly as this Luna, which is an issue because Luna is quite the hard carry.
He's going Midas, though. I don't think I've ever seen a Midas.
I don't think I've ever seen it either. Equal goes down in the bottom lane, just another hero getting caught by telekinesis. And he's really going for Midas. Okay. I can't say it's bad on the hero. Levels are really important for an Ember Spirit, so I'm okay with it.
Levels are important. But I guess I guess. You know what Luna should do? She should go Mask of Madness. Go crazy.
Just go for the ultimate
Luna's dead.
build. Yeah, yep, he's going to get caught. Well, he does have one Tango right clicks, though. Straight up, just right clicks. He didn't even have Sprout. He just now realized
And that's where you need boots. That's where you need boots, everybody.
That's where you need to spend your gold on something. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I had no idea what that was. Another slow coming out from the Ancient Apparition to try and move forward. Going to start beating on Reeves, but it's going to be a trade here. Absolutely. Reeves is going to fall, but PGG is going to lose his life in the process. No, Disruption comes out. Oh, man. That was a terrible trade. At first, I was like, oh, yeah, 2 for 1 pretty easily. That's still going to go the way of Next.kz, but the Ancient Apparition, or excuse me, the Lina does not even die.
This Luna's not even 6 yet, and this Furion's going to get 6. She's just going to head into the jungle and she might actually need to go Mask of Madness after that setback.
Yeah, maybe just pick up something as greedy as humanly possible. Hell, even Reeves is on his way to pick up a fast Laguna Blade, which is going to be a big issue for this Luna.
Afterlife can go down actually bottom, but
yeah,
this Rubik has mana boots already though.
Smoke up. They're going to try and rotate around. Maybe go and catch out the Viper or possibly head in behind the top tower. And we'll have to see.
Yeah, he's up 20 CS in this mid lane. He's kind of crushing this Puck, and Puck got first blood on him. Oh, no. Never mind. That was might have been last game.
Able to back out just in time there.
Oh, yeah, Puck died mid. When did that happen?
Let's see. They went in for the dive, but he was able to get out. I don't remember when Puck died, actually.
I think he solo died.
Yeah, maybe we just completely missed it. We do have Tranquil Boots now up on the Centaur. Decided to go that rather than the... he saved up a lot of gold there. But he's still sitting at 800 gold, so working his way towards that Blink Dagger. We do have the rotations coming in from both the Shadow Demon and the Lina, but no fear. He's spying this one out, and they're going to try and collide on the Shadow Demon. We have the Luna. Well, actually, Luna is a little bit too low. Even when they have the vision to see a simple Shadow Demon rotating into their jungle, they still can't seem to do anything about it.
Too much burst from these two supports, even though they're not even level 6 yet either.
Yeah. I do like the fact they're giving room to this Ancient Apparition. This is an interesting idea. Nubik has gone into the jungle really, really early on. In fact, you could see he went for a Moonglaive over maxing out Lucent Beam. And they're letting this Ancient Apparition farm up lane and get that Ice Blast leveled up. So that's an interesting idea for a recovery mechanism. Not a bad idea when you aren't already running a jungler.
I just feel like they need to put some pressure on this Viper and not worry about this Luna so much. They might get it. No. They're going to go mid finally. Puck's had, he hasn't used his Dream Coil yet, and now he will finally.
Yep, there it is. Now the disruption into, or maybe just a straight-up stun. They're waiting for it. Puck is getting a little bit low. They actually throw the ultimate on Reeves. Reeves is going to lose his life in exchange. Disruption goes down. Reeves still going to take out, actually, the Rubik gets that last hit. So 1-for-1 exchange there, obviously to the favor of Next.kz, as they only lose the support, but still impressive that ZXC was able to turn that around.
That'll be almost Rubik being 6. AA is almost 6. So now you have to worry about the AA Centaur combo almost. He's 1,000 off from Blink. Lina is almost 6. Get to see if she gets to blow anybody up soon. But now I'm just wondering what they're going to be able to do. Because once this Viper gets his mech, they're just going to try to force down some towers. And then the Centaur should have his mech, his Blink. And that's their cue to team fight. Will they have enough to stop them? Let's see.
Smoke up. The one here they haven't done anything about right now is the Ember Spirit, who is still going to be going for a Battle Fury. I almost thought maybe you wouldn't go Battle Fury just because you picked up a Hand of Midas. In which case you kind of slow down your initial Battle Fury. Ultimate's being used here. Mantis trying to get away. They're going to quickly pop the Shadow Demon at least, as the Ember Spirit does manage to sneak his way around. We also saw earlier that Equal, we didn't really catch it, but Equal managed to kill PGG in the bottom lane. Didn't even need his ultimate, it looks like.
And now they're running the dual Midas mid lane. I do like the ultis though. Puck has a haste. They could have probably killed the Luna mid if they ultied with Nature's Prophet, and they could have TP'd in with somebody, but they decided they're just gonna defend top, and Puck's coming from the behind.
Yep, we have the Ember Spirit, Shadow Demon, Puck, as well as potentially even Lena joining in for this defense of their Tier 1 tower. Here comes the Puck. Does have that Dream Coil. Teleport away. Oh, no. Fear's going to get caught. Couldn't do anything about that one. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, Equal. Oh, he's going to be able to get that extra. Now popping the Eclipse, trying to get in range. Oh, the creeps are soaking up everything. He should still get the kill. Oh, maybe not. The Shatter has actually managed to work its way out. He's going to have a Sprout as well as the Teleport. Oh my god. Equal, he's trying to get away. The last auto attack was on its way, but he couldn't quite get out. Helpful Ice Vortex from PGG, but I can't believe it. Furion. I was like, oh, he's dead for sure, man. One Eclipse is going to hit him, but between the creeps as well as the fog, couldn't quite get him.
Yeah, maybe they needed the extra chilling touch, which they probably think they didn't need, but they needed it. Puck has Blink Dagger. Soon, Centaur has Blink Dagger. See if any of them die before they actually get it. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Right now, this is just going to be turned into a farm fest. Because they got Midas and they got Luna. Well,
yeah, Dream Team is completely fine with this game kind of stretching out. ZXC takes a Dream Call to the face, but hell, he returns as much damage back to this Puck as was dealt to him with just that Dream Call, because he's got maxed out corrosive skin. Yeah,
bottom lane.
So scary. Oh, hey. PGG gets blown up just in time before the teleport goes out.
That was a lot of damage. And mid lane, Puck might. No, not yet. No blink down sent.
No blink on Centaur. Blink Dagger is up for the Puck, but it needs to be flown out, and it looks like they're going to try and push into this tower. As keep looking back to this Luna. We do have a rather large ancient stack that is going to be farmed up eventually. Nubik, though, he's got, let's see, he's got a Yasha right now. We have Blink Dagger, obviously, for the Centaur, as well as the mech finished up for ZXC. So do you think they should push before they have BKB on the Luna?
Yes, because they have mech. And they have Blink, and they have counter initiation with Stampede. So I think they're fine. I think they're stronger in team fights at the moment. It just depends on if Shadow Demon gets his disruptions off and how Mantis wants, like how his positioning with Sleight of Fist is. But he doesn't look like he wants, they just want to trade right now because they kind of realize that they have better team fight. I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, we've got Equal farming into a Necronomicon, and we don't yet have a Battle Fury for Mantis, so it's smart, but we do have Reeves getting caught out. Disruption will not save him. This boss goes down as well, but in the end, they just pick up Alina, as well as take down that Tier 1 tower. Can they take the tower top, though? Next.kz, they're trying right now with the Furion, but we already have rotations coming over. So that, it looks like it may be a denied tower, which is rather unfortunate. Somebody stop these Treants. 26 health, DXC. Oh, Equal manages to snag it with the Furion Treants.
Yeah, the Rubik, no fear. He stole stole Puck's ulti, and that's why they were able to catch out the Shadow Demon. Might be able to catch out Puck again, or just the Shadow Demon.
Yep, just gonna blow up that Shadow Demon real quick now. Puck is on his way out. Ice Blast coming in. Will be able to land that one. Now the jump away. Whoa, Puck! What happened? Oh, it's following the orb. Oh, we got lifted in time. I can't believe it. So he doesn't get out now. Here comes the Ember Spirit, though. Oh, Eclipse being popped. Mantis getting low. He doesn't have enough mana for Flame Guard. He gets blown up. My God, Next.kz, they're falling apart. Afterlife, he's now trying to pick off Equal, but a simple teleport. Telekinesis in time once again, and now Double Edge is going to come in and finish off Equal. It's nice and easy. Well, no, he's going to take out eventually. There it goes. Nubik picks it up with the last hit from the Moonlight Beam. Meanwhile, ZXC's pushing in top. That was a great team fight, and they didn't even have the Viper.
And they got bottom tower too, basically.
Oh, wow.
And did they get top tower? I don't know what happened, if that was already gone from before. But Needless to say, they're just getting picked off one by one instead of grouping up and team fighting. You either group up and team fight, or you just split push and just keep on getting picked off. No.
I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this Midas. Well, okay. I think I'm okay with the Midas on the Ember Spirit, but in that case, if we're going to see Midas, I want to see a more aggressive build. Because it's just taking so long for you to get Battle Fury, and Battle Fury is like your farming item. You know, it's not as big as like something like an Animage, but Battle Fury still seriously helps you clear through camps faster as an Ember Spirit, and he's just really lacking in any sort of impact in the team fight. Nor is he also being able to, he's not able to get actually a big farm lead on the Luna either. So he's just falling, he's just kind of being useless on both fronts.
Yeah, I mean, if you're 16 minutes in the game and you've only been in one kill with Ember Spirit, I think you're doing something wrong, because the hero it's a sort of a tempo controller, but you have a puck already. You should be able to pick off maybe one or two heroes. Somebody needs to be making the rotation, either puck or Ember, and I think they should definitely be together more with just the Furion being off by himself. They have Stampede ready and Blink.
Yeah, they've got a lot of initiation if they want to try and catch out these heroes in the middle lane, but doesn't look like it, and it just buys Equal more time. He's already got that Necro Book too. We do have the Battle Fury now finished up for Mantis. They
Luna
are going to be able
almost
to
has
catch
their
up.
butterfly.
Yeah, they caught out the Courier though. So that's pretty unfortunate. Ancient Apparition, he almost has an Agatives already. Centaur ultimate being popped. They're trying to get close enough. Ember Spirit jumps into the trees and completely jukes Dream Team, as they thought he had actually jumped to the level. Now actually in middle lane, we got ZXE's going in. Lucky getting very, very low here, but ZXE can't stick around to catch him out. And now the Centaur jumps in, missing the stomp, not landing anything. They're going to try and catch out Reeves, though. Sprout goes down. Afterlife in some trouble, being held up inside of that, and just gets blown up as the rest of Dream Team backs away. So they lose two heroes. And Next.kz showing some signs of life as they push in middle and going to be able to catch out the Rubik as well.
That looked like a phoenix right there, that Dragon Slave. That looks Dragon Slave.
Wait, you have seen the set, right?
Is that an item?
Yeah, it changes the Dragon Slave, the Arcana hair that she's rocking. It changes the Dragon Slave into a Firebird.
Oh, ZXE, they have no mana.
Tanky. He's pretty tanky. I don't think they can quite go on him. Mantis still sitting on the side. He's just gonna teleport out. Meanwhile, we have Nubik farming pretty aggressively. What do you think about this butterfly build?
It's kind of warranted since they're up so far, and you can just keep on playing greedy. You can just go Manta next into... He doesn't even really need a BKB yet, because you can just get out of the silence and the Searing Chains with Manta. So I think BKB is not that important in this game. They just have just a little bit of magic damage. I guess a lot of magic. Well, just because of the Lena, kind of a lot of magic damage. But they have the Centaur almost with a pipe, and they have a mech already on Viper, so they already have a lot of survivability. And I think it's enough for him to just play a little greedy.
Well, while we've got a bit of a lull, both teams just trying to farm up. Let's take a look at that experience graph. We've got about a 2,500 lead for a Dream Team and almost a 2,000 gold lead. So they aren't ahead by too much, but really it's the fact that so much of this gold is on the Luna right now. While Next.kz, they're kind of split between the Ember Spirit as well as the Nature's Prophet. And Nature's Prophet doesn't have a whole lot of combat to him. He's got a Necronomicon, which may help, and that's actually one reason that Luna may want to reconsider going for that BKB a little bit earlier, because if he accidentally pops one of those Necronomicon minions, whether it's with his glaives, whether it's with the Eclipse, that's a serious chunk of damage.
Theoretically, I think the late game should go to Next.kz, but right now, since the Luna's so big, it's going to be hard. They're trading this tier 2 mid for 2 tier 2s in the other lanes, so they should be able to defend one of them. If not, they're going to just do Roshan. And they have DD still on newbie. And they're going to get it. He could just go... He's going BKB. It's still needed. I don't know. I think he still could have gone to Manta. I think Manta first would have been fine.
Yeah. Yeah, especially
Just
when
wants
he
to
has
end
the
it maybe
Aegis.
faster, the game.
Yeah. Well, we now have, they actually did successfully defend both of their tier 2s as top of being able to pick up Roshan. So if they're able to just kind of threaten Furion and make sure that he doesn't actually finish up these tier 2 towers, that exchange will never be worth it for Next.kz. It doesn't really matter how much damage you do to the tower if you can't actually ever finish it off. We do have an Aghanims being picked up soon for ZXC as well as the Ancient Apparitions, so double Ags there. Meanwhile, our Centaur is going to be picking up a pipe here pretty soon. That's going to be a big upgrade to their team fight as well. BKB for the Luna, and that leaves our Rubik, who recently picked up a 4-staff. So they are pretty farmed on all accounts. They have a good amount of gold split up between their supports. Despite the fact that Luna is really holding the lion's share, everybody else does have their basic amount of farm needed.
Yeah, and they have the double Ags on AA and Viper pretty much secured almost. So that's a lot of kiting and a lot of damage from the burst of AA. I don't know what they can do. They're just not getting enough items and on their heroes on the next.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this like all the gold on Puck has to be going into a Scythe of Ice, which may not be up in time. Like, he's only halfway there. So if that's another situation where you've got a large amount of gold going into an item, but if it's not up in time for this 5-man push from Dream Team, and I'm expecting them to start this 5-man push, like they're finishing up these Ags once they get those items that they need, the pipe, the 2 Ags, as well as the BKB. I see no reason that they just don't 5-man uphill.
Yes, they should probably siege bottom. Bottom's probably is safer than mid, and we see 3 going down there. They're having AA blast on top of the Ember, and he's just gonna go back.
He leaps away in time. Gem is picked up by Now, what do you think about this build? Coming out from the Ember Spirit, looks like he's gonna be.
Oh, Puck's gonna die. Maybe.
Oh, blown up. He's able to phase shift some of that. Now jumping away. Eclipse actually landing on the creeps. Now Reeves one more auto attack, and they get it. Coil does land, though. Nubik is going to be forced to turn and fight during this point in time. Meanwhile, Fear, he's being picked off by the Nature's Prophet. BKB activated by the Luna. Wanting to be able to go in for this kill. Secures the Furion. Now turns and fights. Getting low, but we do have the Aegis. If he could just get everybody low enough. In fact, hell, don't even get everybody low. He actually kills the Puck and gets away. Nobody going down. And now even the Shadow Demon's going to be picked off as the Cold Feet does land. 16-12, picking off 4 different heroes and not actually losing their Aegis for it.
They couldn't even kill the Luna.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Nubik and his team are ready to go uphill right now. And I see nothing that's going to stop them. They don't even have the Manta yet
buyback
for Luna,
from Puck,
but it
that's
doesn't
it.
matter. Viper ultimate going down on Reeves, and he has to teleport back to the fountain already. Sleight of Fist beginning to be spammed out, but he just doesn't have the damage to force Dream Team away from his tier 3. Now they're going to start beating on the racks, and that's when we get those bounces. Reeves, he uses his Laguna Blade to kill the Luna and force that Aegis down, but Luna's okay with this. He's going to come back, though. Dow Stomp going in. There goes the Lena getting blown up. Puck comes in, tries to do as much damage as he can on Nubik, but the life steal's doing too much, keeping him alive. Now ZXC is forcing the rest of Next.kz back as much as humanly possible while his team finishes off the racks. They claim it. It looks like they're going to be able to back out without really losing a hero.
They could even go middle. Nah, that's too greedy.
And all Next.kz got out of that was just taking that tier 2 atop. Furion's going to do a little damage to tier 3, but you're going to have some teleports. Well,
Luna's caught out. But he still has his Manta and his BKB.
Teleport was stopped, so at least that means Furion can get a little bit more damage on this top tower. But he will have to back up. Other heroes from Dream Team, jeez, look at that damage. When Centaur double edges a melee Necronomicon. It's a secret shop, though. We do have Dream Team potentially getting caught out here. Ancient Apparition already gone down. No Fear is going to trade his life in exchange for the Puck. Meanwhile, Nubik, he's fighting up. He's popped the BKB. They just need a couple of right clicks. Eclipse is going down. Nubik staying alive. The lifesteal's going to work. He's killing everybody. Godlike ultra kill. Dream Team have just completely wiped Next.kz in the process. And
Nubik wiped.
Nubik, man, he now is going to have a satanic. If that doesn't make you tap out, I don't know what will. And sure enough, Next.kz, they took game 1, but did not manage to take game 2. So Dream Team even out the score 1-1.
If you can't kill a Luna who has 100 HP with 4 heroes, you've got a problem.
Yeah, you've got a big problem. Oh, man. That was a very impressive performance. When he popped a BKB, I was like, well, that feels like a waste. But, man, he's just hitting too hard. He has the evasion. He had the magic immunity, and he had the lifesteal. He had everything he needed to just barely stay alive. So that's going to be it for this series, guys. That is the only series for the Dota 2 Champions League Season 3 match tonight. But we have to immediately jump in. We're going to be closing down this live stream. The Daily Motion live stream will not be back up until tomorrow, where we've got more D2CL action. But we're actually going to be closing this, but moving over to Join Dota Blue, twitch.tv/Join Dota Blue, where we are going to be casting Evil Geniuses versus Team Liquid in the Join Dota League Season 1 American Finals. So you definitely want to be able to check out that match. I'm excited to be able to cast, go back to my roots and cast some American Dota. I'm going to be having Rio Burrows joining me. So definitely be sure to check that out, guys. For now, though, we'll see you guys over there on the stream in just a couple minutes.